Hi, it's Rachel here. Now I skipped yesterday. I did post one of my flip throughs. I haven't been posting all of my flip throughs. I finished quite a few journals, but I just posted that just one just to keep you going. Now I just wanted to say a big thank you first of all to Michel. I received a beautiful happy mail from her this week. And it's just was very amazing, just full of wonderful things, and I'll show you a few of them. Now Michelle suggested that I don't open the happy mail on video because Michelle's words were frick and frack packaged it up, and that would be her husband and her brother, as Michelle was unable to do it, and she was worried about how everything had been thrown into the box. Well, everything was wonderful, and you can say that frickin' frack did a great job, so thank you very much. And then yes, so let's just have a quick look. I've never seen these before. I thought these were amazing. I'm going to open them. I am going to do something crafty, I think. I don't know. I think so. But look at these beautiful little mini file folders. I've never seen these before. They are gorgeous, and not only, excuse me, kookaburra sitting on the old gum tree. There's a kookaburra right there. Aren't these wonderful? And there he is there too. So they're really fun. I thought they'd be really great to play with. So thank you, Michelle. Just amazing. And script. So, and I think there's 6 in a pack. And then, of course, the Tim Holtz. I love those. And then, oh, that's mine. Some of these thingy-majiggies from Target that everybody's been looking for. Love those. And the other colour too with the no window. And then lots of little doilies, which is fabulous because I had run out of those. Actually, I just bought a pack. Oh, and this was, oh, there's some old ephemera in there. Oh, and that's a beautiful note. Oh, that's from, okay, that's something else that I have to read. And then these file folders here, I'm going to go quickly because we're taking away from crafting time. And I was racked with this. I think I showed you that recently. I've got notes in there, so that's why it's near me. And so there's these little file folders. I mean, these are just a few of the things. There were more things, but I just grabbed these things off the chair because I haven't put them all away. So more file folders. How cool are they? Best things ever. Thank you very much. This beautiful trim, which I absolutely love. Beautiful colour. And lots of little mini sacks and envelopes. Like, I am not lacking for any of those now. And I'll keep that packaging. Thank you very much. We'll decorate that. So lots of those. I should be keeping the plastic as well, but I can't keep. There's just too much stuff to keep. So that I read. And then there's, I mean, have you ever seen so many beautiful napkins? And I'd seen some of these on Charlotte Peterson's video, and Charlotte contacted. These are all Michelle. Is it Michelle? Do you call it, or Michael? I don't know. Napkins, and they got back to her and said that yes, you can use them in your crafting. So that's fantastic. In your crafting for sale. That's what I wanted to say. Didn't finish that sentence. So look how many, aren't they? They are the best. They are. I think they're certainly my favourites. These Michelle ones. So those as well. So that's that. And then this is what I really wanted to show you. Some of these, what do you call these? These photograph things of, what's his name? Tim Holtz. It's all a bit, you know, can't remember what anything's called really. Okay. And then, I bet you're all having a giggle thinking, where's she going to put all that stuff? I mean, I had to tidy up because I am extended in every room of the house, except for the bathroom. Every single room. And so I did make an effort and tidy up some of the fabrics that are in my bedroom because, just having a sip of coffee, a lot of the old laces are in the bedroom. Now, Michelle also sent me some of her beautiful coffee dyeing that she's done. Look at that. Look at that effect on there. I just have to take something out because I have to show that afterwards. Put that over there. And so just amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And some A3s in there. Just, oh, and this has been on one of those racks. You see? Look how cool that is. These are the wire racks, and I absolutely love these. I'm going to have to go and search for some different wire racks now. Get all these effects, and the one with the lines, it's fabulous. Really, really great. And this one, and they're kind of embossed. Don't know what that was on, but it's amazing. It's embossed. I'll be hoarding these, Michelle. I won't be able to use them. And I love that. I mean, just beautiful. Forget the florals. Look at these. Just gorgeous. Dots. How'd you get the dots? Oh, I know. Maybe on a bath mat thing. I don't know. So you can try all kinds of things. You've got to expand. That might be a stencil there. Just amazing. So, yeah, these are going to be hoarded. Look at that. I nearly died when I saw that. Even that side is beautiful. Just gorgeous. So, thank you so much. I'll be hoarding those along with Kathleen's beautiful coffee dyed papers. And look at that. So, very excited about that. And then included, because Michelle is very good friends with Patricia Viramontes. And Patricia sent me, included in her parcel, these beautiful items. And I'm just like died and gone to heaven. So I've got some beautiful Patricia ephemera. I just want to show you. I can't even describe. So just amazing. And oh, and the stitching, everything is just, and I don't know if some of you know that before I even started a YouTube channel, and I was only sort of dabbling in trying to make books, and Patricia was one of the first people that I really started watching, and she's definitely the reason that I recycled book pages. Her and another lady, Yisave, I don't think she does videos anymore. She had also recycled book pages, and between those two, that's what got me going. So, and Patricia printed these on some glossy paper, and it's really amazing. They're really, really beautiful. Just beautiful, just perfect. Everything's perfect. So thank you so much, Patricia. I've been meaning to write you a message on Etsy, and I haven't done that. I'm very sorry. And here as well, just gorgeous. And then I had a message. I think this is the message here. She sent me some Patricia pockets. Oh, and a few of her Patricia pockets all ready for you to Rachelize them. How cute is that? Actually, I'll put that in there so I don't lose it. So I'm just over the moon with, and the stitching, like my Michel, oh, maybe I need to make my stitches smaller, but mine doesn't do the zigzag so tight. I love it. I love the tight zigzag, and Patricia has used a dark brown, chocolate brown thread, which is, I highly recommend using that. I always say don't use black. Well, you can use black if you like black, but black is harsh, whereas if you use a dark brown or a dark grey, I like the effect much more. And it's the same, I use the same rule for my sewing and embroidery. Rather than going and picking out a black, I'll choose like a really dark brown or a dark grey. It's just not quite as harsh. So yeah, so these are chocolate brown, really, really, really lovely. So I'm very, very excited. Thank you, lovely ladies, for your beautiful gifts. And now today, I was watching Patricia's video and the last journal that she made. I haven't got my mat down today. I didn't feel like having it because I may or may not pull over my sewing machine. But her video, Patricia's video, reminded me of the book pages that I sort of was collaging on and then using them. But Patricia's looked a little bit more sturdy than mine, so I was thinking she was probably using like double pages, possibly. And just a minute, I'm going to grab a book because I don't want it to be too big, so I think I'll grab this one. This is just one of my old books that I was gluing on, and this is a good size. I'll probably need to find a smaller book too, because I'm working on some smaller format journals now. I've started my next 4 journals, guys. Now I know I don't show you the making because they're for orders. I can't do that because it's a surprise. So you can only see this part until I get over these orders. I really don't. I can't be making a journal on video because it's a surprise, and some people prefer not to see, you know, before it's done. And also, it's like sewing. I don't like to show things when I'm in the process of making them because you can't really get a gauge of it until it's done, if you know what I mean. Like until it's been made. Actually, I'm actually changing my mind as I'm speaking to you guys, and I'm actually going to fold them that way. Well, they're going to be small. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to keep them single and fold them that way. That's what I'm going to do. So I probably don't need as many. Probably only get a couple done. But I really love the way Patricia has done them. Okay. So this is nothing new. You've seen me do this before, but I haven't done it for a long time. So there's going to be a lot of gluing. Those who are opposed to the gluing, don't watch this video. Those who are opposed to anything else, bodgy videos, don't watch this video. Just giving you all a warning and a heads up. Okay, and I'm just thinking, I'm quite encouraged to play with those beautiful napkins that I received from Michel, because I now need to get my head around how to decorate these. Okay, and oh look, so I mean I don't even have to pull anything out, do I? I've got all these things to play with. So we can have, let me just think, what types of journals am I doing? That's beautiful. Oh, they're just gorgeous. Okay, anyway, let's start by taking off the layers. Oh, and I know what else I had to do, I haven't done that yet, is I need to try stamping on these layers. So I don't shock anybody by throwing them out, because I'm not a mixed media artist, so I never wouldn't keep these things, but I thought, well, you know, if you say something to me and it's not something that I do, I will think about it. And so I did keep some, and I thought, well, maybe I'll give someone had suggested you can stamp on them, and then I don't know, maybe I'll try that, and then glue it on, and then do things on top. Okay, so that's that one. Let's pull off this one as well while we're at it. Okay, great. Now you have to bear with me because I really don't know what I want to do today, and so I'm just doing this. So no revolutions happening today. Okay, put the sticky tape back up there. And then I need to get off. I've got so much to do. I just don't have enough time in my day. I need to get off and think about next week's. I've got a list, but for my, 12 gift ideas, I can't just do, it's just not me to do one of those little sort of 15-minute projects. I always like to complicate things. That's my problem. I like to complicate things. Yes, I do. And so, of course, none of my ideas are simple. So I have to sit down and get them ready so I can do the videos. So that'll be, oh, I just like that. I really like that. And the birdie can go some, oh, maybe what I'll do, oh, why don't I wrap it around? Oh, that's just, I mean, you don't have to do much, do you? Just wrap it around. So let's get some glue on there. So no digital kits here, guys. So those of you who don't have printers, this is a totally doable project. And I don't care which way my writing's going. It really doesn't matter. It's not the focal point. If you're worried about it, you could then go and glue on some other book page going the right way. This is really just, as you know, my base. But what I thought I might do today, rather than just sort of, you know, the previous ones I'd done, I sort of made them like that you sort of journaling spots. Well, this is going to be a journaling spot, but I might put, again, inspired by Patricia, I might just put some, isn't that lovely? Just want to go like this all day. I'm in a bit of a silly mood today. Now, Lulu,
Yeah?
you want to come and tell the story about the car?
Okay.
So I had Lulu. Oh no, my ruler's in the other room.
Well, I'll entertain them while you go and get it.
Oh, Lulu's going to tell you a funny story about what a dingaling her mum is.
So this morning we went to the supermarket, and then when we came, we're like going back to the car to come home. I saw that Mummy was going towards this car that's not ours, and I'm like, "Where are you?" She asked me, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "To the car," and she's, "But I'm already at the car," and I look at the car, and it's not our car. And I asked her, "But that's not our car." She goes, "But they're exactly the same. How could you not tell that? How could you tell which is ours?" And I look at it, and they're not the same. Jeez.
Can you get your beautiful drawing that you did yesterday, please? Lulu's been very naughty. She promised she'd show her drawing book, and she hasn't done it. I'm on to her. She's going to be in the doghouse in a minute, but she's got, oh, look at this drawing she did of this person off Pinterest.
Yeah.
I think that's amazing.
Thanks, Mummy.
And she did that while she was bed sitting. Go kill me now. She's stabbing me. I think that's amazing. Good job, Lulu. I was very impressed. Oh, I know what I forgot to show you. Also, Michel sent me these. These napkins were fused onto paper with plastic wrap. And I know Gail did that. And I don't know whether Michel saw Gail or the one that inspired Gail. But, oh, and there's Italy. But how amazing are they? And I hadn't tried that technique because I thought, knowing me, oh, look, onto coffee paper. Amazing. Knowing me, I would just get, you know, cling wrap all over my iron. That's what I would do. That would be just like me. But I think now I'm tempted to try it. Oh, these don't tear. I'm going to have to get a wet one. And I know I did find my water brush. I should pull it out and use that is what I should do, and what I will do eventually. What you will learn about me is I'm a slow-mo. It takes me forever to do things. So I get lots of good advice from my mother-in-law, wanted and unwanted. And she knows she's never going to get an instant reaction from me, because I need to think about it, soak it in, and then maybe months down the track or a year down the track, I will follow her advice. So she knows she has to be patient with me. It's just the way I am. I don't know why. I'm just slow. Okay, so we'll just pull those bits off. I could trim them off, but I like the torn look. And I don't mind if a little bit tears off the edge. See, that tore off there, but that's just perfectly fine. That's the look we're going for. And you might think, oh yeah, that's just an excuse, but it's not. If you see my work, you know that's exactly what I'm about, making a mess. Okay. Right, now it's all stuck to my fingers. Okay. Absolutely love that. Thrilled. Thrilled, thrilled. Let's fold it and see what we think. Love it. Oh, yes, that's beautiful. Needs a label. I'm going to grab my labels. I've just got the labels here that I just threw up here that I haven't cut out from previous operations going on. And we'll just find a label to go on there. And I'm not going to do any stitching on this video. I might like this one, but it might be too big. Got two of those. I must print it out twice. Just let me see if there's anything else. Could have a blue one. If that one's too big, that could be nice. I'm also, I've been sorting out some of my scanned embroideries that I have not shared with you. I've showed you because I'm mean and I've been using them, but I haven't published them yet. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I have been, this morning, I've sorted them out sort of into folders. So they're ready for me to work on them and maybe make some digital kits. So keep your eyes peeled for those, because you never know. My husband's being a computer hog today, so I can't get onto the computer now. I got a little bit done this morning, but then he got up. See, he tricked me. He got up earlier than usual, and so I bet his ears are burning. I'll have to try and do them when I can get on the computer. So I don't know whether that will be today or tomorrow morning, but they may just appear in my shop before. I might be doing them at a time, I'm just waffling now, that I can't sort of video. It might be nighttime or early morning. No, not that one. Needs a bit more definition around it. I bet you I go for the first option. I bet you I do. Okay, let's see. Oh, and I do like that. I know it's very matchy-matchy. Okay. It would help, maybe I could just grab myself a garbage basket here. Still got some garbage in it. Get that out. Okay. I may prefer a blue one, but I might need a bigger blue one because this might be too small. Oh yes, I like that one. That's it, I'm done. I'm not going to cut any more out. Okay, so that's going to go on there. So very simple. Hopefully you can see. Oh, I love that. Okay, now inside. I'm going to have another sip of coffee. I'm a bit late with my coffee today. At least you can't hear, well, I don't think you can. I don't think you can hear the big gulping anymore because I don't know what bags are doing in there. I do not have a microphone on. So here we're going to do some usual collaging of papers for writing. So thank you, Patricia, for bringing this idea to my mind again, because I really haven't done many of these at all, and I totally forgot about them. I mean, the list, I'm sure, I know it's the same for everybody. The list of the to-do list, or would like to do, is enormous. It's just enormous. I could literally work 24 hours a day. And if you didn't feel tired, it would be total 24 hours of happiness. I better put that wet one up on my sewing machine because I tend to put it on top of my papers and then they don't like it. I'll grab my little card here. And some of you lovely ladies have been making the baskets and sent me photographs, and I love them. Love them. They just look amazing. Perfect. Perfect jobs. Done. So very happy to see that. Put this one here is perfect, I think. Yes, it is. Except it's upside down. Yes, but that's okay because I'm going to tear this side off and then I'll flip it around. So I've got the torn side on that side, even though it's a straight torn side. Perfect. Put that there. Oh well, it's straight. I probably should have stuck this one down first, but you live and learn. Live and learn. I've managed to get into a big mess in a very small amount of time. Very small amount of time. Okay, that's that. And then, yes, I like that. I'm still happy with it. I need to put something else. I've got some more papers in here. We're just going to collage it. Get rid of some of these bits and pieces. I'm not going to use that one, but I'm just tearing that off while I'm thinking. These are bits and pieces from spines of books. I just can't throw those out because they're old, number one, and I like them. Put that one up there. Now what is annoying me here? There's even scissors under there. Oh, I probably should have showed you the beautiful... I did post a photograph on Instagram the other day of... I played around with some more dyeing. I've got lots of little bits and pieces of fabric, so I just every other day gather them up, put them in a basket, and some on the kitchen table. Because I did mention I am taking over the house, and they just sit there. They're sitting there waiting for me to do something with them. I just pick up the pieces of fabric. Maybe I'll ask Lulu. Lulu? Yeah? Would you be very kind and pop into the TV room and grab my basket of dyed fabrics, please? Not the box with the tea dyed. I think I've shown those before. So I was just playing around. It's not eco dyeing. It's just sort of like the Italian version of Rit dyeing.
Is this it?
Yeah. Thank you very much. So I don't... Oh no, that's some stitching that I'm working on. Just move those out of the way. Look at that. I've got a few holes in my basket that I need to stitch up. But so what I did was I just had to play around with, the first thing I did, that's these here. Aren't they wonderful? These, I put a little bit of food colouring into my tea. And that's what those colours are. I thought that was really fun and fresh, as Lulu says. And here I put a little bit of blue food colouring, just a few drops in my tea, and that's the colour I got out of that. And then that's just, oh no, they're the fabrics that were done like that here. Oh, I don't want to take them out. I love them so much. So these were all done. So that had the red food colouring, just a few drops, and that had the blue food colouring, just a few drops. And then I became really courageous, and I put in, I had some sort of Rit, you know, the fabric dye sort of stuff. And I just, first of all, I only put a tiny sprinkle in the water, and it was very intense. So that's where you have these colours. It was a blue one, and that's sort of how it became like a peacock sort of blue. I don't know.
Do you have €5?
Yeah, have a look in my purse.
Yeah.
And then, so what I did was I thought, no, that's too dark. That's not the look I'm looking for. Oh, and here, and this one too. Oh, that one was, I just whizzed that one in and whizzed it out. And then so I diluted it. I made it really, really diluted. And then I got these really lovely colours here. And then the pink, I just had a red for the pink here. And then what I did was, and then these, after I put them in the diluted, really diluted, I mean, you could see through it, I put them into my tea bath. So that really dialed the colour down. And then here I mixed a little bit of, I added a little bit of the red dye just a tiny bit to the blue, and then I got the nice purpley sort of colours. And then, oh, these were coffee dyed, and I had put these in the, I think I put them into the red one, the diluted red one, and that's the colour they came out, because they were already dark coffee dyed, but they looked a bit, they didn't coffee dye very well. I think I had sprayed them trying to get the pattern on the paper and it didn't work. So they were a bit sort of messily dyed, so that's kind of fixed them up. I cut that one up into pieces, so there you go. But I until I make more, I won't be able to use any of these. They're just going to sit there and be hoarded. And I said to my mum today, I'm challenging you, Mum, because my mum has baskets and little boxes of things sitting all around. Like, she'll have acorns, and she'll have, no, not, we don't, I don't think we have acorns in Australia, do we? Gum nuts, that's what they are. She has gum nuts, and she's done sort of like this crocheting over the gum nuts, and she has like baskets of wool and baskets of fabric and baskets of things, and everything looks beautiful. So that's, I said to Mum, I'm just feeling like you. I've got little boxes of things that I'm carrying them around with me because I want to look at them. So that's just silly, isn't it? Silly. Anyway, wasted a whole lot of time there, but I just wanted to share that with you because I'm really thrilled with how they turned out. And I've got a little bit more of a stash there, and I've made some tea. I made it yesterday morning. I better get on and use it. Otherwise I'll have to chuck it. So I better get on and do some of that this afternoon. Just putting a few little bits and pieces here and there. That's upside down. I liked that side, but I don't want to put anything too much down there because we might do something else. So let me see if there's anything else of any interest in here. No, put that all back in there. I mean, what a time waster. Okay, and that can go in there because, oh no, that can go in the printed. I have the printed ones and then the other one, although I did have a printed one in here as well, which shouldn't be in there. There's another printed one. They shouldn't, I've put in the printed ones in another folder. These are just, you know, well, they're all paper, aren't they? I was going to say proper paper. You know what I mean. Natural paper. Those can go in there. Okay. Oh, here we go. This one is the printed one. Well, that's not printed, but I think I'm going to put that there. I'll tear it a little bit. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's a little piece of my Florentine paper. Right, whip that one out as well, because that might look nice somewhere. Ooh, maybe over there. Yes, exactly. That's exactly it. That's exactly where it goes. I better check I'm videoing, because one time on my phone I thought I was videoing and I wasn't. Yep, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I better not go. I now have the issue of going too far up. So if I tear a little bit off there, yes, I might put it that way. Okay. Right. Now, this could very well become covered up, you know. Okay, so that's that. We've covered all of our bits. It will be stitched around, but I'm not going to do that now because you can't imagine how much stuff I've got in front of my sewing machine. There'd be no hope at all in sort of, what did I want to say, moving, you know, bring the sewing machine over. I'm wondering, I think I might create a tuck there. What do you think? Create a tuck? Do our usual method with the measuring. We're eyeballing the measuring. There we go. And I'll just trim that bit off. Oh, that's going to be trimmed off anyway because I don't want it that... I am covering up the butterfly though. Does it matter? Doesn't matter. Do you know what we'll do? We'll put another butterfly there. So that's going to go like so. And go over there. And just a little tuck. And it needs to have something on it. So let's see if there's anything in these scraps that might look nice on there. Now that could look nice. This one could look nice. This could look nice. That could look nice. So could that one. That one. Oh, so many choices. I didn't think I was going to have so many choices. Even any of those would be good. And they're too narrow. Okay. Good to have choices because I didn't have any of these little strips left. Right, so let's have a little look. What do we prefer? No, and no, we'll remove those ones. That's the same. So that means I won't like that one either. I could do something like that, and I think that's no, too dark, and no. L'hai perso? Those two are good. No, not too much yellow. Nope. So that one, I think I like this one more. Or this one. Maybe that one. Okay, so, oh, that's lucky. I'm going to put my ruler on there. So Madam is going roaming about town again. She's off. Who's going, Lulu?
Sophie asked Lisa as well, but she can't go.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you asked Lisa because that's a nice thing to do.
Bye, Mummy.
Bye. Have fun. Be
Bye,
good.
guys.
Follow all the rules.
I always follow the rules. What are you talking about?
Don't break any of the rules or you'll be in trouble. Bye, Felicia. Okay, well, they're gone. I hope my husband took the keys because he'll be ringing the doorbell when he comes back. Might have to leave him outside. Okay, so that's that. And that's going to go there. Oh, it's very nice, very nice. Nice little pocket. Will we just clip it there so we remember because I can't get to my sewing machine. Oh, and I've got the perfect colour thread still in there that I haven't. I'm going to leave that. And I was wondering whether I might like a little pocket here or a little something there. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just have the tuck at the back and put a little decoration there. So a little decoration could be, these are my Makey stamps. Now, I don't know if I want to use those. Let me have a look. Where did I put the Tim Holtz? Right in front of my face. Oh, it's so exciting to open this. Oh, I have another packet that Wendy sent me. It's just in the other room. I don't have any little servants to go and get it for me. You know I'm only joking when I say that. So, oh, look at these. Gosh, I did have a packet of these once, and I absolutely love them and use them all. I think I quite like that one. Put a little, oh, isn't that cute? Okay, let's do that. Oh, no. These are things that lacerate your glue. Not happy. Poor glue. What a waste. Okay, so I have to be careful with these. Rachel, be careful. Go slowly. No, but don't push too hard. Okay. There we go. Oh, I love that. Let's do this. Very gently put your glue on. Love that. There we go. So, and this would just be clipped somewhere or tucked in a pocket, and it's a little journaling card. And when it dries, I could even snip and round the corners if I wanted to. I could put some pages in there. We've got a little tuck here, so we'll have to make a little journaling card to go with it. Just wondering if I might do that now. This would be perfect. Let's see. Oh yes, that would be perfect. How about that? I might just take a little edge off, is all. However, you could just put, I mean, there's lots of cute ephemera to print out in, you know, in kits and things. And you could just put some of those in, or if you had real ephemera, we'll just make a little, we'll make something because we're not using anything. Oh, well, I did use some digital stuff in there, didn't I? But just pretend that was just plain papers, real plain papers, not printed plain papers. That will have to go that way. Look at that, that page has big loops of glue everywhere because my glue got attacked by the chipboard thing. Is it chipboard? Oh, look at that. Doesn't matter. Stick it on. Okay. So that's that. And then, not that one, this one. I might use just this little strip here. Yep. So, oh, what about that strip there? No, I think I'll use the flower. I'm going to run my wet one down there. Give it a tear. Thank you. Maybe I'll put it on that side, I think, because one side is straighter than the other. And I may need to add a bit more. Okay. Good. So that's that. And then what does it need? What does it need? I think I like that. Yep. Put a little Artie Mays bit of a clock on there from a leftover piece of paper that I tore up. Okay, and then let me just see, I can't remember what I've got stamped in here. No. Love the bird. How does that go? I think it's meant to go like that. Is that covering it up too much? No. I think it's blending in too much. Okay, we'll have to change direction. We're going to go into the Tim Holtz stuff. I wonder why these are so thick. I think I would prefer them a little bit thinner. No, I think I'm going to look in my printed stuff. That's quite nice. Oh, what about this one? Those. No. Oh my goodness, now how am I going to get all this back in the bag? I did manage to use every single one of them. I mean, I did look at them for a while and think, what do I do with you? And then they just disappeared. Okay, no, I'm not using that. This is where I want to go. To yellow. Well, that's lovely. But no. I really do need to tidy all these things up, I think. What about a green bird? I like the green bird. I think I'm going to put the green bird on there. Nothing to do with what I'm doing, but I like it. It's my project and I like it. I'll put those in the rubbish. There you go, you sit down there. And I think I better change this page over. And there we go. And then the other side just needs to be plain, really. And do I have any big pieces of okay, we'll glue this down. Some straw paper, yes, why not? Haven't used you for a little while, straw paper. Oh, that's very bad tearing. I'll get my ruler out, I'll be clever. Okay. Okay, so that's going to slip in the pocket when it's stitched. Super cute. Look at that. And then that's the inside. So that one is done. So we'll do one more. And I just want to try out this beautiful napkin. And which part will I use? So this one goes in all directions. Doesn't have a direction. Right. Oh, I was thinking I might like to try and do it also on what's it called? Coffee dyed paper. put it like that. I'm just thinking that's my front. Maybe I want my front to be on the other side. Oh well. There we go. So totally covered that over. Didn't really have to think about it too much, just which way to put my napkin. I don't know if I want a label on this one. I might not. Oh, I like that. I'm going to put that in the middle, right there. I told a lie. Perfect. There we go. So pretty. And then inside, oh, that's nice. Okay, so put that one, I think I'll put it up here. Put that one there. Okay, and then I think I need a little bit of something a bit more exciting. Don't want too much there. I might put a pocket there. So I might put that up there. Okay, so that page is done. I just need to do the other page. Well, actually, I thought I might. Let me just have a look at the front. So that's good for writing there. I'd like to put a pocket there. Let me just think about it for a second. Could use a piece of this, would be nice. That there, so it goes. Need to make it a bit smaller. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do here, I'm going to glue this down. And I'm going to put a bit of napkin on it. Now, which part? Oh. Maybe this part. Okay, so let's get some glue on there. I probably should. See it? Oh yes, that's pretty. Okay. So that is my sweet little pocket there. And then I'm thinking I might just tear around Okay, I'm going to tear around the butterfly and put the butterfly somewhere. Okay, I need to tear off a bit more. Yep, and I'm going to have the butterfly coming in over there. And maybe, I don't know if it's going to be too much, but we'll try. Maybe I might prefer that over there. I think I do. Put that over there. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So I'll just clip my pocket there because I'm not, as I said, I'm not going to stitch today on camera because of my mess. That there. So I remember, and I'm going to glue this down here. And the inspiration for tearing up the napkin in that manner is from Artie Makes, because she pulls them apart and then she makes a whole composition on her page, which is always lovely. So I always forget about it, and it's just come to mind now. So that's there. And that one there. Okay, cute. I mean, you don't have to do much when you have, the napkins are so pretty. It's all done. So where's the other one? I've lost it. Oh, here it is. So I'll just show you what I did in this video. Oops, I nearly fell over. Okay, sorry. I've just had to take you out of my thing. Sorry, I didn't think it was recording. Sorry if I made you feel sick. So it's the end of the video anyway. This is the first one, and then it's going to have the back tuck there, and even made a little card to go in it. And then the second one is going to have the pocket inside, and that's the back. So that is my video today. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a bit of a random sort of video, and I'm sorry I shook you at the end, and I will be back again soon. Bye.